Fellas, quite an exciting one today. Well, at least for me. I don't know about y'all, but I've personally never done this quest before. I've always been afraid of it, but here we have it, the guide. Now we are starting with an extract from Factory and Ground Zero, which is fine, because I think this will take us long enough in general. I'm going to be utilizing transitions as much as I can in this video, however, I'm not too familiar with them, but I think we're going to start at the lab and move on to streets. That might be the plan here. Let me bring up some transition maps while I bring out this lab's keycard, and I'll see y'all in there. Alright, so the transition to streets here is actually a spot I'm quite familiar with. However, this spawn is not a spot I'm quite familiar with. Okay, yeah. Once I'm in the main area, I'm a lot more familiar with what's going on. Now, if you're not familiar with the guide, I know when I first saw the guide quest, I was like, survive every map? That can't be that hard, right? Well, you gotta survive it in one life without dying. And half the battle is honestly just restarting the quest every time you die. It's one of them quests. And I'm saying all this in preparation because I'm gonna be playing like a pussy for these raids because I do not. This quest is gonna take a while if I just lollygag. So we gotta make our way to the other side here. Would hit some key cards, but didn't think it was necessary to bring them in. I probably should have chose a gun with a flashlight, but you know, you live and you learn. That's a good key, I think. Pretty sure the manager's office key goes to that middle kind of island, peninsula, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so apparently these elevators are the transition to streets, and it's looking like it. Now, I don't know if it's been 7 minutes yet, but we did get a kill, and we've looted a decent bit, so I think we'll have enough to get that survived. Let's do a bit more looting, just in case, right? Don't wanna skip out on some labs loot here. Now thankfully we don't have to do all this in one transition like the marathon challenge has you do. So at some point I'll stop transitioning and go for refill meds and all that. Get my bearings. Yes, I forgot about the old money in the pocket. Everything goes smooth in these last 20 seconds. Labs is done. Alright, I guess we can try to make our way to the interchange transition. Let me look up where that is real quick. Damn, that's all the way down at crash site. Oh, that's a dangerous run too. We can do it. I normally don't rock the face shield here, but I figured we might want max protection. I might just go damaged house here. It's a lot safer. I heard all that. I knew exactly what was about to happen if I went over there. Oh my god, what are the odds of that? Holy. Nah, that's mad. That's mad, innit? Bonkers, ain't it? Alright, I'm done. Something that thwart the plans a little bit is colontai spawning here. Alright, I think we're good. This map is running slightly worse than usual. Close some programs here or something. Well, I may have gotten like 5 frames out of that exchange, but any little bit will help. Why are they going out this far? I think those are PMCs. Could just be slightly deadlier scavs. Very possible. Again, I would hit MVD Academy Hall key here, but Colentine PMCs can spawn in there. And I'm just trying to survive, man. I don't want this to turn into a 2 attempt kind of video. That asset is not on the floor. Again, even if we do finish up the guide here, we still need the evasion armband, which a lot of you have given me tips for. I'll probably try to hit that Sturm stash on woods if I remember. And we have the Genji keychain, which should be easy to find on scavs or something. I started panicking a tiny bit at the end there. Alright, Streets of Tarkov is down. Luckily for us, transition to customs is right down this blue wall here. I say right down the blue wall. It's going to be quite a run, but honestly, I think I'm just going to run to that transit and not mess with anything else. Would pop an SJ6 here, but we got 7 minutes to burn. Alright. Got here in 3 minutes. We still got 4 minutes to kill, so I'm just gonna plop my ass behind these border potties and I don't know, watch some TikTok or something, right? Ended up going over the time here. We can get up. Definitely the worst spawn we could have gotten. This one I am going to pop an SJ6 for because we got a ways to go, ladies and gents. I hate that corner. I always get stuck there. A bush fight with PMC is not exactly what I have in mind for surviving. Oh my god. Not that either. That's a sign. That's a sign for us to leave. My excuse for anything in this video is my 3 hours of sleep. Even though I feel fine, it'll help me cover my mistakes. Gotta always have an excuse in the back pocket just in case. Oh great, that sounds like a big old beefy boy in there. Good thing I ain't going in there. I just hope he ain't peeking his head out when I run by it. Game's kind of running like Duke right now. I don't know what's going on. So my plan is here is I was going to go to the factory transition. However, I think that the woods transition to factory will be of very huge use to me, as the woods extracts, as you all know, are very one-sided. The factory transition will help us get another extract if we do have outskirts. It'll just make woods, it'll save us a lot of time on woods is what I'm yapping about. Oh, I'm glad I checked. We already did factory. So good thing I didn't do that. I guess our best plan, oh man, woods is gonna kind of suck then. Maybe. It really depends on where we spawn, but alright, this is actually a pretty good spawn because I think I'm going to take transition to, let's see, either woods or lighthouse here. We can do either one. I think I'll probably do woods. It's a slight bit closer. But I was going to say, the thing is with reserve is that one of you let me know about a Red Rebel paracord bug going on right now, to where if you put them on your mannequin, you'll be able to use the paracord extract even if you don't have them in your inventory. I'll throw that comment up on screen if I can find it. I just wanted to thank you for dropping that because you helped me and I'm sure many other people immensely. I think I can get a poop in this building real quick. Patent pending mid-raid poop. We are like right next to our transition extract and we got 7 minutes to kill, so if any place this is probably the safest to do it, so I'll be back. No, this is good. This is good. And we can extract right now. I'm telling you man, the mid-raid poop knows no bound. Forgot where we're even going. We're going to woods. We're going to woods. Cool, cool. We spawned here? We spawned at outskirts. Okay, okay. We'll just, I am gonna pop an SJ for this one, but So we're on woods, and we just need shoreline and lighthouse after. Oh my god. I will warn y'all right now, this is the point where I break. Yeah, shout out. Watched that recently again. Really good movie. Shout out Point Break. This is the point where if I die, y'all might see me bawl my eyes out. Sticky situation, discombobulation, it's only like rodation. Since I got 7 minutes to burn anyway, I'm just running to the guaranteed extract that's farther away and not even checking if the closer one is here or not, because it doesn't matter, we gotta wait anyway. But there are some PMC spawns on this side of med camp, and they like to wander out into these woods a little bit. But by the time I got all that out, we passed it anyway, so. There's a few scaz spawns near the old train station where the woods secret expansion is, but they usually don't give me too much trouble. Alright, let's tuck ourselves in here for, oh no, don't want to do that yet, for 2 more minutes. Yeah, we spawn in a good spot, this is good. Now there's no PMC spawn that I know of in this swamp area, so there's a few scaz spawns that could potentially spawn on the hill there, but most of the time they don't, so I'd say we're smooth sailing from here, knock on wood. We're looking pretty deadly low on food here. Probably should have thought about that, but regardless, we have enough food. I think we can outlast the 7 minutes here. Okay, the plan was to transition to lighthouse here, but since we're starving to death, I think this is a valid reason to extract and eat real quick. Okay, this is one of the spawns of all time. This is honestly a middle ground between a bad and a good spawn, so I'm still concerned, because if the goons did spawn up there, they're gonna have absolutely no issue running down to my happy ass. Something's out there. I don't want nothing to do with it. Can I go in? Okay, I've never been in here. I'm hiding. God, now I'm worried they're gonna throw a nade in here or some shit. Nah, bro. Something's out there opening the fence. Why? Why? It's like a horror movie now. It's just a scav. But we can probably extract by now with these 2 scav kills, but we'll just wait till I'm done packing this mag and then we'll get out. Guys, I think we did it. I think we did the guide. Yippee! Super exciting stuff. Now we should have the collector now. Now again, I don't have everything. Oh my god, do I not have a book either? Fellas, it's editing me here and me after KAPPA. I just wanted to kind of record this little end bit after I got KAPPA as kind of a closure for the end of the video, and I needed the evasion armband and the Genji keychain after. I also needed the battered book, but that was an easy find, as most of you know. As far as the evasion and the Genji goes, shout out Eric and shout out Ryan for handing me those. I found them both like the raid or 2 after they gave them to me, but still, I highly appreciate it. Anyways, that's all I'm kind of here to say. This is kind of what I keep in my KAPPA now. An extra docs case for, you know, intel loot and an extra stack of ammo. Nothing crazy. Anyways, back to old me for the outro. Alright, well, that kind of sucks that I need the battered antique book, but one of the easiest ones to find, so I'm not too worried about it. But with that being said, this is probably the longest video I've recorded in a while, and we got one of my most feared quests out of the way. Not because it was going to be necessarily that hard, but because of how much time it took and the chance of having to do it all over again. Now that I would have crashed out. Anyways, that's going to do it for us, and as always, thank you for joining me.